This was the final round of the Olympiad, final game, as in the other three boards were over. Vantika was black, and her opponent from, I believe, Azerbaijan. I don't know her name. Her name is Balajayeva. She played a blunder. The position is right now good for white, and there are many ways to continue. But white played queen to h4. Vantika pounced. Can you find out the winning move for black? Who's Vantika?
So black or white?
Black. Can you? White just played queen h4. So then, what does it mean? You have to also bring some common sense into your questions. So it is your turn to decide. Find out the winning move that Vantika played in this position. Hello. So you can take 2 minutes to think and then we will discuss. So black to play and win. Vantika is black. Her opponent is just played. Don't need to raise hands now. This is the time to think. Black to play and win. Those who raise hands will not get the chance. You need to learn to be calm behind. I have already given time for everyone to think. If you don't want to think, fine, let others think. The white player who played queen h4 thought that she's attacking the knight, black will have to move the knight or defend it, and position will become anyway better for white. But she missed a very crucial move, and that gave Vantika the advantage. This is the time to think. Ved will not get the chance. Those who make noise will not get the chance. You need to learn to behave properly. This is the time where everybody is thinking. I already told that to Vihan. So how many of you have decided? Let's start with Arav.
Sir, pawn to g5.
And what do you say, Vihan?
Sir, same. Pawn to g5.
And Ved?
Sir, then sir, pawn to g5.
Queen will move through all three of you.
Sir,
Pawn g5.
sir, knight takes
Yeah,
g4.
yeah. G5 is what the white player missed. And Vantika immediately played it. And after queen has only one square, and now came knight takes pawn. Winning an exchange. So here the player who was playing white, Balajayeva from Azerbaijan, if she moves the queen away, it's like full rook down. So she goes for some counter play. She plays rook takes pawn. King will take, yeah, of course. And then she saves her queen. But then we can take the rook, isn't it? Can we? What happens if knight takes rook, guys? Is that a good idea?
No, sir. No.
Why not?
Sir, if the knight takes the rook, then queen goes to e6.
Yeah, queen goes to e6 and then there can be problems, knight f5. So here just queen e5 was played by Vantika. Didn't take the rook. And now Balajayeva played rook e2. Vantika moves the knight back. You have to remember it's a rook up for black for Vantika. Vantika is playing on board 4 for India. There are 4 boards in the team. We are talking about the Olympiad, which just ended 2 days back. Knight f6. The queen moves, discovering an attack on the black queen. What will you do here, guys? Where will you put your queen? Black to play. Because it's rook up, but it's not so easy. White has got 3 active pieces and our king isn't safe. So let's ask Aryan, where will you park your queen, Aryan? If you are white. I mean black. For black.
f4.
Okay. f4 is what Vantika played. Now Balajayeva played knight takes pawn. Again attacking the queen. Now Ashvik, where will you put your queen? How will you continue for black? Our king is getting slightly opened up, but we are a rook up. Let's see what Ashvik does here for black. Wait, let Ashvik decide. Time to decide, Ashvik.
Queen to c1.
Yeah, Queen c1 was played by black. Good move. Because it makes space for, like, the queen escapes out of there, and then she calmly brings the rook across. Very important move. We have to bring everybody to the game. Allowing knight takes pawn, but opponent played queen f5, trying to play knight takes pawn next, and pinning the knight. So here,
So,
Vantika, yes, Shaurya.
so you can move the
Sir, pawn to g.
Shaurya. Don't make Shaurya angry, Vihan. Pawn to d5, defending. Yeah, very good move. That's a good move. Attacking the knight. That's a good choice. And defending this
And so
knight.
that time when you told they could took the pawn, but then the queen just takes it back.
Oh yeah, sorry. So knight takes pawn is not possible. Yeah, the queen is defending. Good point. So now knight takes pawn is coming. That's why the queen came in. But d5 was good move. Vantika played something equally good. She plays. What happened?
Sir, pawn to g4.
Pawn to g4. Still knight g5. The threat is not. You're up a rook. Say 1 second. You're up a full rook behind. You are not trying to save one silly pawn. The problem is when the knight comes, the king will be unsafe. That's what you have to solve, not the pawn. Wasting a pawn move is not going to help you. You need to do something useful for your position. Arya was saying?
Sir, but pawn to d5, like, the knight will get protected by capturing.
By the pawn. Yeah, so we don't want that much. But at least it opens up the rook, so it's a good try. But Vantika plays something else, right? What did you want to say?
That only.
Which one?
The thing which I have told.
Oh, okay. So Vantika plays rook takes pawn, activating her rook. She is saying my king is safe. You can take the pawn, but that's not a problem for me. And here she takes the pawn, giving a check. The king moves to. Can you find out what Vantika played? She played a very practical move here. The reason why she is at the top of Indian chess, like in women's section. So this is something we can all learn from. Vantika played a very nice move, and that sealed the game. Yes.
So I think it's g7.
King to g7. Okay. Anyone else?
So
Uh-huh.
e7.
King to e7 is illegal. Playing illegal moves, not what a grandmaster does usually. No. Yes.
So, sir, is it? No, I.
First you decide, then tell me. Na?
F8.
King to f8, blundering the knight away. You need to do some calculation, Aryan. You cannot randomly make moves. I'm not asking what are the moves possible. The move played by Vantika is queen takes knight.
Sir, I got it.
That's the move. Yeah, of course you got it. Yeah.
And so then
Yeah,
rook
yeah.
takes.
Yeah, and after queen takes queen,
Rook
rook
takes.
takes rook. So basically, she goes into a position with no risk. She's got 2 rooks and a knight, and the knight protects all the squares. So there is no way for the queen to give any checks. 2 rooks and a knight is much better than the queen. 2 rooks is also better in this position because the rooks are active. Queen is just alone. So that was a very nice decision by Vantika. Queen came to f4. Vantika just calmly brings her rook in, giving up the d pawn. Doesn't matter. Opponent takes the d pawn, and she plays rook takes f2, threatening rook takes g2, and here queen check. Where do you move the king?
King g6.
Yeah, king g6, totally safe, no checks. The king came to g3, but now just rook takes, right?
Yeah, rook takes
Rook takes. The opponent should have resigned here, but she just continues. King f3, and now after king f3, just h4, threatening rook g3. Opponent plays queen c8, trying to come in that way, but there's no way there. Maybe just defending the pawn. And now rook g3. King f4. Vantika plays rook e2,
Sir,
threatening rook
why
e4.
not rook to b4?
Rook to b4, what's the threat? You're going for the pawn.
Sir, but
Have to
rook
use your
to
pieces
f2.
well. Rook to
Sir,
f2,
knight
king moves to
to-
e5,
Sir,
and
is
why
knight
let the
to
king?
f5? Knight to d5.
Yeah,
h5.
the threat is knight h5 and rook e4. Rook e4 is also checkmate threat. So there are 2 threats. So here what to do? King f4, yeah, here queen came to f5, but that's just one check. The king went to g7, the queen went to c5, and here Vantika calmly played rook e1 and resigned. Opponent resigned. Because now the threat is, what exactly is the threat?
Rook f1.
Rook f1 is coming, but the king will escape. Rook f1, king moves, and then rook g5. That wins the queen. That's a simple win. So everything wins here. She can play it however she wants. There is no hope.
Why wouldn't she play rook to e4?
Rook to e4, king f5. The king escapes. No, I mean, our rook is just stuck a little bit. So it's better to just win the queen and then win the game. So that's how India.